Basic appraisal principles, page 92. All right. For example, Adams owns 2 lots, one adjoining the river and another across the road. The property across the road is a landlocked field. Adams pipes water from the river to irrigate the landlocked field. This use violates the rules of the riparian system. A riparian or littoral owner is not allowed to use the water in a way that impairs the rights of other riparian or littoral owners. For example, an upstream owner on a river may not diminish the water flow in quantity, quality, or velocity. In a time of water shortage, all riparian or littoral owners must reduce their use. During a drought, a use that is ordinarily considered reasonable might be prohibited. Prior appropriation doctrine. For those states that have a scarcity of water, such as the Rocky Mountains or some of the Southwest states, water rights are governed by the prior appropriation doctrine. Under this doctrine, water rights are treated similarly to the rights of real property, in that the water rights can be conveyed, mortgaged, or encumbered. Navigable waters. An ocean, sea, or navigable lake or river called navigable waters. An owner of land that borders these navigable waters only owns the land above the mean high water mark. The government owns all the property below the mean high water mark and all the property beneath the water. Through a public easement for right-of-way on all navigable waters, the public has the right to use the waterways for transportation and to make reasonable use of the water's surface, for instance like swimming or boating, unless specifically prohibited. Extra note: the Rio Grande used to be navigable waters. Meandering lake. When a lake is non-navigable, it is called a meandering lake. An owner of land that borders a meandering lake owns the submerged land. Ownership is generally divided by tracing lines from each property boundary to the center of the lake or stream. Owners have title to the parcel of lake bed or stream bed adjoining their land, out of the middle of the body of water. If a small lake lies completely within the boundaries of one landowner's property, that landowner owns the entire lake bed. See figure 4.2. Figure 4.2. Example of land division for a meandering lake. Shows all the lots around it, and it shows how much of the lake each owner gets. For a body of water to be considered navigable, it must be deep enough, wide enough, and slow enough for a vessel to pass through.